All right, we're back and still disappointed.
Yep, I still want to cry.
Oh God, that is just heartbreaking a little bit. Not gonna lie.
Oh, we've already been
Oh
in
yeah,
here.
we've already been in your house. I'm sorry.
Him with the weird boat.
I know there's a lot more trainers for us to go fight, and we need to go catch that bird in the water for some reason. Whether you're hot to trot or cool cat, chill at my papa spot.
You know what? That weirdly makes me want to check out the Papa spot.
I guess.
Yeah. All right, let's get the water bird.
Bird. Bird. Dude, our chances of catching that fucking bird are so low.
Oh yeah.
There's no telling how many fucking Pokemon we're gonna run into beforehand. Okay, I can register this. That doesn't mean I know what that does.
You know what? As we do this, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What is? Oh shit. Since you've been working on like, you went to school for games and everything like that. What is one mechanic in games that's cool looking?
Mm-hmm.
That you want to see like more of?
Mechanic wise. I don't know. It's actually kind of hard. I mean, I guess it depends on the game.
Like, for like your pie in the sky, you have a blank check. You are the head. Like, you make the decisions, and what you say goes. What would you put in a video game?
A lot. I know I would probably take most of everything that's in The Last of Us, and probably combine it with more stuff from like Dead Space. Like, kind of have that sense of horror, but with more Last of Us environments, because The Last of Us has such a cool survival mechanic in the fact that you can do the whole game stealth, or you can do you can go balls to the wall if you want.
Yeah.
But I like stealth games. Oh, hey, look, there's your Persian.
You don't remind me.
I really like stealth games, so the more stealth games that are out there, the better. But I prefer stuff like The Last of Us where you have the option. You know, I don't like.
Yeah. Where you're forced.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of forced stealth. Like, even like Dishonored's really good about it too, but Dishonored's a first person, like, the story was good. I just didn't, I don't know. The Last of Us it was something unique. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean like when The Last of Us came out, it was, at least the first one was like, that was something special.
Oh, without a doubt. I never got to play it until a long time after it came out, but
Same, actually, yeah.
I watched like 3 different people play it all completely, and then I played it myself, and god damn it was still amazing.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think I've ever asked you this question. What's the video game that kind of like shaped how you look at other video games?
Ooh, that's a tough one. The Dark Souls is definitely up there. The Last of Us for sure.
Yeah.
The new God of War was phenomenal.
Yeah, the new God of War was something special.
Trying to think of like some old school games that I played back then, but it's kind of pseudo legendary. It's kind of hard to tell with because as a kid, you know, everything was different, and I haven't.
Yeah, I mean, like everything was like new and unusual and.
Well, Well, back then I also played mostly like a bunch of fighters. Like I played like all the Dragon Ball Z games and stuff like that, and Pokemon, obviously.
Yeah.
Honestly, Fallout 3 was, and Skyrim. Honestly, actually probably Skyrim the most was like, as far as RPGs went, Skyrim was like, that was it for me. That was everything. I was like, I don't need anything else in a game. Little did I know.
That's the reason why Todd Howard was like, hey, you want to buy this like 20 times?
And you know what? I bought it like 6.
I bought it like 6 times too. And my like watershed moment of gaming was probably either Wild Arms or like Final Fantasy VII. No, actually it was Final Fantasy X. Wait. Okay. I for a second I thought our yoga pants wearing bunny was dead.
Nah, she's got this.
The game's like what, 20 years old at this point?
It's probably.
The moment you see Sin for the first time blew my fucking mind.
It's fair.
Like the moment where the whole city gets attacked and just that crisp, well, for the time, crisp animation that they did. Like that was something special. Like it, and like the whole twists and turns of that game, because that was, growing up, I didn't play a lot of I played a lot of Super NES games by myself, or I played Mario and all that stuff with my dad, which is the reason why gaming was so important to me growing up, because it was something I did with my dad. But yeah, like a lot of the PlayStation to PlayStation 2 games I watched my brother play. So like the first game that ever legitimately gave me fear, like had me scared to the point of running out of the room, because I was 6 when it came out. No, I was actually younger than that. The first Resident Evil.
Fair. Resident Evil was fucking horrifying back then.
And I remember the moment, because me and my brother actually stopped. Oh God, Peaches is low. Stopped playing it, and both had a visceral reaction. It was that moment where it's hokey as shit now, but when that zombie turns and looks at you the first time,
yeah.
and then as soon as you have that, okay, I'm in control, and you start running, and the dogs burst in, that literally freaked us both out.
See, but that's the thing too, man. Is that shit right there, the fact that they were stop saying, the fact that they were remaking all these Resident Evil games, that makes me so happy. It really does.
Oh yeah, it and I also like how they kind of they didn't do anything crazy when they remade. Well, they remastered the first one. They still kept it the same goofiness. Barry still says you were a Jill sandwich. It still has that
Yeah, they kept a lot of the good old
camp.
Yeah, the classic scenes.
Yeah, that's the reason why I kind of fell off. I played 5. I never played 6. I still want to play 6 just for the arcs. But I even played 5 just because a buddy had it, and it was, say what you want about the game's story and whatever, the multiplayer was fun. Co-oping that game was fun. But I beg your pardon, I'm sorry, the ferry is not service. But there was always something That's the reason why I think the new Resident Evil games are doing so well, is because they're kind of returning back to that camp. They're not taking themselves so serious. Because, like, they started taking themselves serious, like, I could tell they started taking themselves serious at 4. And then 5 was like, I mean, Chris Redfield was fucking punching boulders. So, I'm sorry?
That was my favorite part.
I mean, yeah.
I love when he started punching boulders. I was like, as soon as he started doing that, I was like, hey, he's the coolest guy in this fucking game now.
I mean, yeah, Chris Redfield punching boulders. I mean, but like, you know where I'm coming from, though, right?
Yeah.
Like it went from like camp, like Resident Evil 7. That was the one with the Welcome to the Family son, right?
Yeah, buddy.
That's the one. Like they went back to the camp because I think there's a line from the dad in one of the fights where, I'm sorry. Is this important to any of the game?
Kind of. It's got the parts and everything, but you can keep talking.
Okay. If you get your hand cut off or something in one of the fights with him, he throws it back to you and says like, "That's groovy," and your character says, "That's not groovy, man," as you put your hand back. Like that kind of camp is like fun. But
see, I'm all about I'm all for like remastering games. I know a lot of people just call it lazy because it's the same game and all they did was just make it look bad. And honestly, I'm perfectly fine with that. In my opinion, I wish we had more of it because there's so many good old games that most people won't play now because they look too bad now.
Yeah, I mean,
there's
like
so many PlayStation 2 games that people are missing out on because they look like trash now.
I 100% agree with you. God, what was that? I was actually watching. You know who Maximilian Dude is, right?
Yes.
I was watching a playback. I'm Captain Salt. But I was watching a playback of Sekiro by him, and that game. The funny thing is that game is based off of an old PS1, PS2 game. It wasn't supposed to be a Dark Souls like game. It was supposed to be something completely different. But it's like Takome or something like that. But like games like that, those games were good. They're just janky as shit because we're looking at them now from our modern perspective.
That they had back then was so fucking limited.
Oh, extremely. I mean, it's the same thing as like take a. Wait, is this the museum or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, I mean, it's the same thing as like take a computer from that time period and now take a computer from now. Like, the computer now outdoes that computer by like what, 10, 20 times? Of just speed and like
probably
ability.
More than that, to be honest, our phones
Yeah.
can do what those computers did back then.
Yeah, and we do it like
ATM.
Steve. Oh, nice. I don't know, like, but I agree with you. Like, I don't see remasters as like lazy.
No, I don't either. I mean, again, yeah, some of them are literally just a retouch of the texture. Now, if they do it a lazy way and it doesn't, you know, it's just like, oh, hey, the textures go from 16-bit to like 32-bit. No, yeah, that's pretty fucking lazy. I'm talking about like Resident Evil 1. You saw how that looked. And then the remaster that they came out with, or Resident Evil 2 specifically.
Yeah.
You saw how that looked. Like Resident Evil 2, it looked good on the PlayStation 2 when it came out, but dude, compared to what it is, the new remake, oh my god, it's...
Well, the thing I was about to say, that's more of a remake than a remaster, because they like cut a lot of well, they didn't cut, they like trimmed some content.
They trimmed some stuff, but they also added some stuff too, which is perfectly fine. Like I'm cool with remakes like that too, where they want to do stuff like that, but because it's just, you know, it's easier to actually do it then. Like they're like, hey, you know, we kind of wanted this stuff to be in the original anyway, and then they saw like what people didn't like in the original, so they're like, yeah, just get rid of that.
Yeah.
So I much prefer that. Like that's so much better in my opinion for them to do for games and stuff. Like especially if it's a company that's like, hey, look, we just don't have the budget, or we don't have like the certain capabilities to come out with a brand new IP. You know, new IPs ain't easy.
No, they're
especially
they're
nowadays when so
literally-
many fucking games have already come out, and people are just like, oh, well, they copied this, they copied that. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like, thank God we're still a small channel, because Lord knows, like, the moment we start growing more, people are going to be saying that. You know what I mean? It's just,
true.
it's inevitable because it's just YouTube. But no, like, you said something that I wanted to touch upon. But yeah, like, we were just talking about in between videos. I thought, no, we were talking about it in our flash recording. Like, if they would literally be printing money if they just remastered or remade the Gears of War series from like 1 to 3 and like got out of the Xbox 360 graphics.
Yeah, like yeah,
And just,
so
like, modernize it?
if they would have done what Halo did, which to be fair, the remastered textures that they did for Halo 1 and 2,
Actually make that game playable.
very impressive, but I would still only put those up to like Halo 4 or
Four?
like
Yeah.
Reach maybe, like Halo 4,
Nah, they're
Halo
more-
Reach graphics.
Yeah, they're more 4 graphics. But yeah, I know what you mean.
But still, like even then, like that's, and the coolest thing that they've done, and it's my favorite thing that they did, is that they left the old textures in there. So if you click a button, you can go
Yes.
back and turn. And it's like it's instantaneous. There's no lag spike when you Darkrai. Oh my god!
Ooh.
Like it's,
I actually know this Pokemon because I had a friend who this Pokemon was his favorite.
He's one of the coolest fucking Pokemon in the game.
Yeah.
But they have like that. Like that's the coolest thing I've ever seen in a game, was like the fact that you could switch between those textures. And I was like, why don't more games do this?
Yeah, because I mean, like, it's fun to do because I forget. No, it's the opening cutscene in 2, where the Arbiter and Chief are like, well, you get dual perspectives, like the Chief being celebrated because of like the victory. And then, wait, what should a move be replaced with? Happy Hour. What's Happy Hour?
Happy Hour is basically if you use it, you get more money at the end of the battle. But I don't really.
Who
give
gives a shit?
money.
Yeah, but the cutscene is like a dual perspective, like Chief being celebrated, Arbiter basically being told "fuck you, you failed."
Yeah.
And going back to like seeing the updated graphics and like the animation, and everything. That is the most adorable thing I think I've seen in a while.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that one guy.
But if you take the modern graphics and then just like switch it I don't want to say it ruins the moment, but it just makes you laugh because
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious, dude. It's hilarious.
yeah, like, but it's so cool to have that option.
Also, I mean, think about it. Even Pokemon's been doing remakes.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it's one of the best things they've ever done, I think, because their new Pokemon games, they're not much different from their old ones anyway. So remaking ones that people actually already like, not a bad idea. Also, they've already made over 1,000 Pokemon. They don't need to make any more.
No. Aren't they actually talking about like trimming them?
I hope so. Oh, good lord.
Oh, what the hell? Hello?
Oh, I don't know if they'll end up trimming them or not. I don't think they could, to be honest. People would riot over that.
True.
I mean, people were already pissed off when Sword and Shield came out, and they're like, hey, yeah, all those Pokemon that we have, yeah, no, we ain't got none of them anymore. You get like 300 of them now, and that's only for this region. You don't get to try to catch any of the other ones ever again. I was like, what? All right, Maxie. I don't.
Yeah, go
don't care,
away.
Maxie.
You and your weird ass glasses, go away. But yeah, no, I just always.
I'm just saying, I'm good for remakes, remasters, whatever. You hit a good game and you make it look nice again, and people
You know what
will
I'd like to
fucking
see?
buy it.
You know, what I'd like to see like get remade or remastered. Dragoon Chronicles.
Oh hell yeah!
And like I think it's Panzer Dragoon. Like no, it wasn't Panzer Dragoon. It was something Dragoon, and it came out at the very tail end of the PS1 life cycle. Because it was a blue dude and a red dude. They were both Dragoons, and it was kind of Final Fantasy-esque, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was JRPG adjacent, but that would be a really good remake because I remember liking that game.
I agree. I can also tell you right now what Pokemon or Nintendo needs to remake. They need to remake. First off, they need to remake a Coliseum.
That would sell. That would sell boatloads.
Wait, was it Pokemon or Pokemon? Wait, was it Pokemon Stadium?
I mean, there was Pokemon Coliseum and Pokemon Stadium. I don't really know the difference.
I think they both have the mini games. I don't know. Just remake both of them. I don't give a fuck. They were both fun. I enjoyed all of them so much. Like those would be so good. And then the GameCube one, the DX or.
Is that the one that had Lugia in it?
Yeah, but it was like it had the one where there was like a bunch of the shadow Pokemon, like they were like the corrupted Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh god, it was so good, dude. I never beat it because the game got fucked up. But golly, it was so good. I wish they would remake that one. There's just so many games I wish they would remake. Twisted Metal would be
I
cool.
agree with that. Yeah. I wonder if they ever, because I stopped kind of following PlayStation after I like got a PC and everything. They ended up remaking the first Ratchet and Clank, right?
I don't know if they remade it or they just made a new one.
No.
Because I would. Made a new one. They remade Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, they did, and they did Spyro.
And Spyro one was awesome.
Yeah. No, like I just hope that one day we get a new Jak and Daxter. Like that's
you and Colby both. Colby would actually lose his shit if that happened.
Cause like even when the story started getting weird in like 3, I still liked it. Where like he had like the Sonic Unleashed situation
the
where
dark
like
and light powers.
Yeah. Like I actually liked that. I mean, the story was goofy as shit. It didn't make sense, but.
Oh yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna go get that contest pass.
Oh god.
Oh, don't you look bubbly in this?
Yeah.
Oh, I think she's a gym. She a gym leader or Elite Four? One of the two.
Probably Elite Four.
I remember that artillery being not artillery. That's another Pokemon entirely. Why can't I remember what the fuck that thing's called? That thing just fucked me up every time I fought it, though. I remember losing at least 2 or 3 Pokemon in that thing alone. Oh, yeah. You got me to be your next boyfriend. Look, my name's Boy. I already got part of it in there.
Yeah. Also, I think she's like 20 and you're like 10, so...
You don't know that. I don't have an ID card.
You're 10.
I'm whatever my, Pokemon Champion card says, so...
I'm gonna slap you.
Oh yeah, that's right. My name's Boy.
Oh yeah. See, that boy is a powerful trainer.
Oh yeah.
Several patterns of his own. Yeah.
Powerful indeed.
Boy. You can enjoy the contest something, because my asshole co-host is clicking too fast.
Like, just read faster, man.
I read slow. I went to school in the Midwest.
I went to school in the South.
Yeah, you don't know how to read. That's the reason why you click.
Yeah, right. I'm faster. Oh,
Yeah, because you click. Oh, hey. I just realized she has this. Oh, I thought she was throwing it back at you for a second.
For a second, I was like, what the fuck?
I love how she has the same hairdo as our Polly does.
Yeah, that's pretty close, actually. Hey, let me use the Pokeblock. Let me use the Pokeblock.
Clap, clap, clap. And then she turns into an evil. I was about to say, like, she just turns evil. You know, it'd been really funny if that last dude that walked in just kind of like shoved you a little bit.
I wouldn't have been surprised, to be honest. Oh, there we go.
Pokeblock.
My eye holes.
Oh yeah, it's the Pez dispenser.
What?
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? That's kind of energy.
I forgot. Oh, this is different. What is this? What does this do? Oh,
Makes it beautiful.
this. Oh goodness, peaches.
Oh. Oh god.
Hold on, I gotta remember what all these fucking moves do. I'll be honest. So this appeals really good. This is really bad. This is okay. Oh, she's pretty fucking good at that. Okay, well, who would have thought? Holy shit! Polly!
Yeah, you hated Polly, but now Polly's gonna win you a goddamn medal.
Probably. What about Bill Murray? What's Bill? I really wanted Peaches to get into this, I'm not gonna lie.
Of course.
Peaches, we may need to fix you up one day, I'm not gonna lie, but for now I think Polly. Oh. Beautiful Polly.
Jeez.
Okay, so
we're giving our Pokemon inferiority complexes.
Like, man, that's on them, all right?
No, it's not.
That's on them.
They are animals. Some of them even people shit. I still find Mr. Mime creepy on so many levels.
Oh, that's fair, to be honest. Also,
because
watch Yuno's picture right here. She's like T-posing.
She's T-posing for strength.
Even the ears were T-posing.
Yeah, she's asserting dominance on everybody.
We're gonna make you so beautiful, Polly.
Well, Polly is a pretty bird. A pretty bird. A pretty bird.
Polly, let's go, Polly, let's go. There we go. And then we gotta make you clever, because you can't be a bimbo.
No,
can't have that happen.
Well, you know. I'm so confused.
There we go. I don't. Easy. Easy. I don't think we have any cute moves, so that's not very helpful. Oh. Ash! Ash! I didn't realize you had so many beautiful fucking abilities here. Ash! Fuck.
Folks, first of all, I want to say thank you for continuing much as Stone gives our Pokemon
I'm stuffing them
eating disorders.
They're eating so much.
But yeah, no, just Jake here wanting to say thank you for watching the video so far, and I hope you're enjoying.
Well, like, don't worry, this is the end of the episode, and then I'm gonna go feed them a lot off screen, and then we're gonna go have a content tab.
Oh God!
So until the
See you next time.